Continuing the Pikmin marathon, let's look at Pikmin 3, released 9 years later on the Wii U and on August 4th, 2013. For me, it was a couple months after I finished Pikmin 2 before I finally got my hands on the sequel. I mean, if I had to wait 9 years for this game in particular, I'd probably lose interest. But I know the feeling on having to wait for a sequel on a franchise you love so much. Trust me. Having a game finally to play on the Wii U was actually freaking cool because really there were only Nintendo Land and New Super Mario Bros. U that I was playing at the time, and then it just collected dust for 9 months, which is a long time I look back on it. I was playing the game day in and day out during that summer vacation to 100% finish it, to collect all the fruit and finish the final boss, and it was all worth it. Now before I gush all over this game, let's look at the story, because there actually is one this time around. A planet named Kopai is on a food shortage due to the overgrowing population. No food is in sight until they find a planet with plenty of fruit to get. They send Alf, Brittany, and Charlie to receive the fruit, and on their ship it crashes while approaching the planet, and all three of them split off. Unlike the previous two games, there are actually 3 missions you need to accomplish. Regroup with your team, find as much fruit as you can, and find the cosmic key drive, which is basically the crucial component in order to return home. The story is overall pretty good and really isn't anything groundbreaking, mind you, but I think it gets the job done. Pikmin 3 in terms of gameplay improves all of the flaws Pikmin 2 had. Pikmin 3 is pretty much a big improved version of Pikmin 1, I find. Each day still runs on a time limit, but the amount of days you spend on the planet depends on the amount of fruit you collect, since the fruit turns into jars of juice, which then expands your playtime up to 99 days if you collect all the fruit, of course. That's really good, especially if Pikmin 3 is your first Pikmin game. Also, they let you go back to previous days or restart the day you're currently on. The classic 3 colors return: red, blue, and yellow Pikmin, retaining their previous abilities, like red being immune to fire. The 2 new Pikmin feature within this game are the rock and flying Pikmin. The rock Pikmin hit hard and are also hard to kill. They are also the only Pikmin type to go and break glass. The flying Pikmin or winged Pikmin can, fly. With their flight ability, they can attack enemies within the air with ease. With these group of 5, you will command a horde of Pikmin within each area in order to destroy obstacles, collect items, destroy enemies, etc. I find all 5 of these Pikmin useful. The purple and white Pikmin are nowhere to be seen within this game in terms of the story mode, but they could be found within other modes. The rock and winged Pikmin are far more useful than the purple and white Pikmin ever were, in my opinion. They only use 1 onion now for all 5 Pikmin types to sit in. This is really neat when I discovered it, and really it keeps all Pikmin nice and organized within one place. Now that you control 3 characters, Brittany, Alf, and Charlie, you can get so much done with the use of the Wiimote and Nunchuck combo on top of the Wii U gamepad. You can use the Wii U gamepad to send one captain to one point of the map, while you could do other stuff on your own on the other side of the map. Really, this is awesome. It keeps captains moving and keeps progression accelerated exponentially. There are other controller options like using the gamepad alone and the Pro Controller, but I find the Wiimote and Nunchuck with the gamepad on your side to be the best way to play this game. Combat within this game has changed up a bit. Since you'll be killing enemies a lot more and bosses as well, you'll probably want to go and know the new tools you can use within combat. There's now a new lock-on feature ability you can use on enemies as well as obstacles. There's also a dodge roll ability as well, which personally I love the lock-on feature, and the dodge roll move I personally didn't use throughout my entire first playthrough. The boss battles are really neat, with only 6 main boss battles to fight. The final boss is a real pain at first, but you'll manage your way through it. With this game being a lot bigger and multitasking being heavily on the player, I find Pikmin 3 as a outstanding Pikmin title. There really isn't any flaws I find within the gameplay whatsoever. The other modes I did mention are the Mission Mode and Bingo Battle. Personally, I didn't touch them whatsoever, but Nintendo did make DLC for these modes. The presentation for Pikmin 3 is icing on the cake. With the power of the Wii U, the game looks outstanding. This being one of the first Nintendo games being in HD, and it just looks phenomenal. The soundtrack is pretty damn good as well. So thank you guys for watching this video. If you guys haven't already, you can subscribe and put new videos up every Saturday. And if you want, you can go and like the video to go and show your support. I will have updates to my future videos on my Facebook and Twitter, so if you want to follow those, you can do that as well. If you want to check out my other videos that I did for this month of Pikmin in particular, the video on your left is my Pikmin 1 review, and the video on your right is my Pikmin 2 review. So that is all I have for today. Thank you guys for watching this video again, and I'll see you guys next time with more videos. Game on, gamers!